this isn't necessarily a replacement for the All-Star game itself. But I think the one thing that unequivocally seemed to be a success was Sabrina versus Steph. That seemed to everybody seemed to enjoy that. Is that fair? Not everybody. Obviously not everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I'm not worried about the people that's going to complain, going back to that, just to complain, going to find a problem with everything. But it seemed to be the most positively received event of the weekend, right?
Yep.
Not only would I like to see more of that, more Steph versus Sabrina, more Dame versus Caitlin, we already have WNBA participation. Let's take it to a whole nother level. Forget about just the challenges. Forget about, the Steph versus Sabrina. Is there a way to get a game going where
here we go.
The NBA and the WNBA playing a game together, like an actual game? Maybe, again, not replacing the All-Star game itself, the NBA All-Star game itself, no more than I would replace the WNBA All-Star game. I'm saying, let's get Asia off courtside and get her on the court. And let's get them hooping. Let's get them playing a glorified pickup game, which is the All-Star game. That's all it is anyway. Let's get them playing a glorified pickup game where the WNBA's brightest stars and some of the NBA's brightest stars get together and play for, I don't know, something. You know what I mean? But there seemed to be, even though it's I wasn't shocked that Sabrina Ionescu is a great shooter and could hold her own in a three-point shooting contest with Steph Curry. That didn't shock me. I didn't know we were still doing the Billie Jean King thing. You know what I'm saying? The idea of a woman competing with a man, I thought we'd already graduated past that. But that seemed to, captivate a lot of people's imaginations. It was good for the game. Make no mistake about it. Good for the women's game. Make no mistake about it. So let's see more of it. Let's not only just see that showdown grow, but let's see the men and the women playing together in a like I said, a glorified pickup game. Maybe it's Friday night, maybe it's Saturday night, maybe it's some of the people that you're talking about who aren't the all-stars, the LeBrons. Maybe it's not LeBron, maybe it's not Giannis, maybe it's not Steph, maybe it's the second-tier all-stars, maybe it's the fringe all-stars, maybe it's guys who haven't played in the game. But it would just be nice to see, a mix. More of this. Give me more of that.
No, I think
I'm here for it.
Michael, I think that's a great idea. I'd love to see that. And you said you didn't know we were still doing some people are
the battle of the sexes.
Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean King. The difference is we're not quite doing that because Bobby Riggs, the whole thing started because Riggs was he was washed up himself. He was old.
Right.
He was hey, ain't no woman gonna beat me. Well, you kidding me? Billie Jean King's gonna kick your ass. Go sit down somewhere.
Sabrina will outshoot most dudes. I thought we knew that.
And so she did. But he was dismissive. And so his problem was he was just dismissive. He was sexist.
Whereas Steph was yes, this is. Steph was embracing it. Steph, yes.
Steph has, the entire time has been a supporter of women's college basketball and the WNBA and Sabrina and just talking about women's basketball. So he is not that guy that, Bobby Riggs is just in a different place. So, yes, we're not doing that anymore. But I will say, if she had won, it'd be a different headline. Now we're saying it's great.
What would the headline be if she had won?
If she had won, it's a huge achievement. She took down Steph Curry. Now some people would say, "Oh, he wasn't trying. He let her win." Some people would say that, but I think most people who watched it would understand it's a significant achievement because I'm gonna tell you this: she was at a disadvantage. It had nothing to do with her gender. She's at a disadvantage because she's got to shoot at that line. Not that she can't, but that's her normal. She would have been an advantage if Steph had shot closer. She would have been an advantage because that's just normally what she does. So she had to do something outside of her normal routine.
And still put up 26.
So I don't know, man. I think I think we still need to see things like this. We've made progress.
Cool. So you know what I'm talking about.
But it's a progressive journey. We ain't there yet. So if she had
For
won
sure.
this thing, that would have been a big deal.
And there's still, even though the women's game, both at the professional and the collegiate level, is exploding at an all-time high in terms of popularity right now, is moving the needle, is bringing in the money, like, there's still room for growth. And this was one of those watershed moments, potentially, for the women's game, right? To have, you know, the star of stars in the NBA shoulder to shoulder with one of the WNBA's brightest stars. Okay, then let's keep that going and let's grow it. I'm glad you like it. Again, just spitballing. Would love to see a mixed gender pickup game, just like you see at the park, just like you see in practice. Like, these women didn't get this good by only playing women. Like, these women have kicked their fair share of male ass over the course of their journey to the top of their profession. You know, so it's like, why stop with just a one-off? Let's not only grow this three-point, or maybe we completely, you know, go WNBA versus NBA three-point contest. Like, maybe there's a way to have three-point shooting teams or something. I don't know, but like, the more of this, the better. The more of this, the better.
Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.